Enough distractions. Let's start this game roulette off fresh and ready. I don't know what words I'm saying. Let's roll the wheel and see what game we get on the game roulette here. As I try to finish drinking my coffee that has bread in it because I've been dipping bread into it. I'm using an eyeliner to mix my coffee. I'm a slob, I will admit it. Okay, what are we playing? Tell me. It didn't tell me. Tyranny! Oh, we started this game before. I believe we've played this game before. So, I think we've already started a bit of it. I don't remember what was happening, though. But I think it... Oh, wait, I think this is the game about how we're kind of like evil. We're like evil people who are subjugating a nation, and we made decisions in our playthrough that determined our actual gameplay. So yeah, I think that's what Tyranny was. We played this during for 1 hour in the first official roulette that we played. Let's see, where is it? Tyranny is on the bottom of the list. Right, let's see if we can... Forgot to pop out chat so I can see people's chat when they chat with me. Sensei. All right, there we go. And put that in here too. Okay, now we launch the game and hopefully it plays audio. And if it doesn't, well, we have that open, don't we? So, see if we can get the game to capture too. That would be nice. It's currently capturing nothing. Yeah, it's currently capturing nothing. So we actually have to tell it to capture it. Except that it doesn't show up as a game to capture. That's great. Oh, there we go. It's here. It's here. Okay. Audio. We have no audio. So let's fix that. I'm never surprised when things don't work. Still no audio. Okay, which means that it's a game that locks into what audio device you're currently using when it launches. But now. No, okay, it's free. It locks in. Okay, so we'll exit. We'll go to the right audio device. We'll launch the game again, and then it should be locked into the right audio device. There we go. Okay. We've got that working. Let's change... Activate. Let's change the game we're playing. On here. Can I just type Tyranny? I think Tyranny should work, right? No, we don't want to do it here. We do it in chat. Because it's easier. Where is Twitch chat? There it is. Very confusing that it's on this screen. Game. Tyranny. You bet it has. Do I still have yoga in my tags? Whoops. We're definitely not doing any yoga. Okay, good. It's not there. I'm so confused for a second there. Pop the tag. It's not a game. Pop the tag. Stop. Tyranny. I'm trying to remember what happened last episode or last time we played this. Because I'm actually not sure at all. I don't remember what happened so much. I think we did like the opening fight and then we left. We're going somewhere else and we're in a place. But I don't know what place we're in. If only the game had a recap. Last time you played. Alright, I got a Tyranny back image we can use here for the thumbnail. Tyranny! Let's go to the screenshot and take a screenshot. Yeah, so we'll be an evil face. Wait, I don't think I took a picture. Because we're a tyranny. We are a tyranny. I can do a pretty good evil face. Let's... What is this? This is an interesting song. How big is this file? Not big enough. We can make it into... Oh, I love how my green screen is messed up here. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just do that face again. I love making the evil face. I just look like I'm laughing now. Because I am laughing inside. Evil face. I don't look evil. I just look like I'm laughing at myself. But that's fine. Alright. Tyranny here as well. And change the image. Save. And let's start that as well. Alright, let's get into some Tyranny. Continue our previous game, which was... I'm sure we did something there. I don't remember. We'll figure out. We'll figure out what we're doing last. Since my November 28th, my affiliate anniversary stream where we first played this game. I know we did some decisions. Oh, we're shopping, huh? Fate Binder, the quartermaster nods. So what will it be today? She spreads out a welcoming arm over her wares. Oh no, I don't think we could buy anything, because we're like, there's nothing here. Ooh. Oh, no, I don't want to buy that. Hell no, I ain't rich. That was a mistake. I'm sorry. That's cool that we have a staff. I don't know what we're playing. I don't know what class we're playing. I forgot what... We played like 3 different role-playing RPGs like this. And I can't remember what we played for each one. So... That's going to be interesting. I know we're trapped here and we can't go back. I know that much has happened. Let me turn this music down. It's louder than the game. Not that the game has any sound, but... I'm sure the game will have some sound. Oh, pause the game. Okay, let's look up what the hell we are. Oh, right, we're a monk! Okay. Alright, I remember. We have a monk with us, and we have this... I guess she's like some sort of... Does it tell me what she is? It doesn't really tell me what she is. I think she's like a rogue kind of character. And I have a lot of bonuses to existing right now. We have some nice beginner gear.
Right.
Let's just, I guess leave town. Because I don't think there's anything else going on. Who's this guy? Oh, right, we have 2 sides. We have the Horde side, which is red. And then we have the, whatever these guys are called. Ironwalkers. The Ironwalkers? Fate Binder, a pleasure to have you to join us. We really never know if one of the Tunon's officers is battle-ready until the fighting breaks out. You can clearly hold your own in a fight. Yeah, I can punch them. A broad soldier disfavored soldier snaps the salute. And thank Kairos for that. There's been too much talk of late and not enough action. The Archon of War is planning his next move. Would you have him hasten his plans for your impatience? The superior officer glowers through the gap in her helm. No, never, ma'am. Graven Ash protects. She holds her salute with tightly clenched fists. I'm just eager to see the Vendrian god buried under their own patched defenses. Need something? Why hasn't the siege been resolved? It's because the Scarlet Corps scoff at the Great General's plans. They aren't carrying their weight. They should be using their great numbers to patrol and harass the enemy. If you ask me, I think they're intentionally going easy on the Oathbreakers. She grinds her fist into her palm. Even if they did listen to us, they are even capable of following orders. The Scarlet Corps doesn't have a chain of command, just a rabble of gang bosses cutting each other's throats for advancement. Pissing on the disfavored is like a badge of honor, if you don't mind me saying so. Tell me about the disfavored. We are the proud elite of Kairos military strength, selected from the finest northern stock and hammered against the anvil of war. If you want to put that into perspective, the disfavored are a sword, forged with care, then polished and sharpened to perfection. She clears her throat. The Scarlet Chorus are more of a rusty pitchfork dredged out of a swamp, effective in large numbers, but easily outclassed. Graven Ash protects, indeed. What have you survived? In my early days, I broke from my phalanx and ran at an enemy. Received a spear in my guts for my efforts. It took the better part of an afternoon for the Archon's protection to patch me up. Learned a valuable lesson, too. When I was at Azure, I caught hammer blow to the side of the head. All I remember is a ringing sound and feeling my skull shatter, from jawline to ear to top. I woke up hours later. The medic says there's a piece of helmet lodged in my brain. My badge, my reminder. We owe it to all the great general. If he gives the strength to fight where others would flee and stand when others would fall. What a pile of dung. They're right about one thing, the disfavored have taken too many blows to the head. She scoffs and crosses her arms. You don't believe in the Ash's protections? I believe in it all right, and I don't buy that he's doing anyone a favor. In war, death is a lesson. Survival is its own reward. If Ash protects his soldiers, then the weakest of them occupy space in the phalanx that could be better use. Graven Ash gives his soldiers the chance to improve, which is more than the voices of Narat allows. Off an early start educating the problems between our camps, are we? The voices of Narat doesn't give his soldiers anything but a purpose. He barely even feeds us. We take everything we want, including our advancement. As you were. Yeah, so it's the two factions, the chorus and the disfavored, and they're in an army together, but they don't like each other at all. So that's kind of what we're dealing with. Two people who are trying to conquer the world, really, but they don't even like each other and have different ideals. Sure. Hidden object. Oh, this is tutorial stuff. Alright. What was it? Shift? Or is it control to see hidden objects? Or is it alt?
Moving cautiously.
Oh, right, stealth. I need to try to remember the buttons. When a combat starts, Siren will begin singing one of her songs. I don't have anybody named Siren in my party. Spell scrolls, consumables. One of our party members has been hit with a disengagement attack, and disengage occurs when one of the characters is engaging another character in combat. Okay. We'll probably die. A lot. Because I have not played this game in like 2 months.
Sorry,
okay.
I can't.
Oh, I just 1 month, I suppose. Where's the go to the map? World map, here we go. Disfavored camp. How do I get there? There we go. Guess we're going to Vedran's Well. Oh, this is the world map. We're trying to get here. But currently we are... How do we leave? How do we exit the zone?
Sorry, I can't.
Yeah, there's like a crying blood fountain here. Really cool. This is where we entered, I believe. And then we walked all the way around here, and then the camp was getting attacked. Maybe it tells me how to leave. Knocked out. Engagement. Interactive objects. Crit hit. Movement controls. Skill increases. Lowering reactivity tulips. Characters. Mocking Blaze. Okay. Oh, what's over here?
Can't
we
do
do
that.
Can I walk over here at least? Subterfuge. I can't seem to walk here. Oh, we're going somewhere. Where are we going? Oh, here we go. There's the gate. The exit. Who's this guy? What? Is this a skill check? Athletics. I have enough athletics. I hope so. I'm a freaking monk. I don't have subterfuge, though. Do you have subterfuge? No, I don't think so. I don't own Aspire yet. Subterfuge. Oh, 35. You need more points, huh? Oh, she has 41 athletics. Damn. I have 43. And I also have subterfuge. Okay. But none of us have it high enough to get this chest. I'm sure we can come back here and find out if it actually does anything, but... yeah. There's so much chocolate. I don't have enough water, I think. Keep on using my, Oh, I'm guessing we're stuck up here because I didn't use athletics to get down. Yeah, my bad. Alright. Now we can leave, yes?
On it. Can't do that.
We're going. Coffee and bread. I can't wait for the weekend. Yeah, it is the weekend, basically. Uh-oh. Take what you carry, but leave the cart. Otherwise, we seize you and your wares. Oh, they're threatening him. Do we have a chat log? Here we go. This is robbery. This is Kairos' law. The fate bender, the disfavored scout nods at your approach. Camps up on up. Don't mind us, just clearing out the rabble. I still don't understand what I've done to offend. I respect that these are now disfavored lands, and I'm happy to give the Legion a proper toll, but she's going on about trading rights. What nonsense is that? I'm not allowed to trade one thing for another. It's not like I'm selling weapons to angry peasants or anything of the sort. The Overlord regulates all trade. If you lack the proper permits, your goods are forfeit. A trade permit? Well, how was I mean, to whom would I speak for such a thing? Not us, and not our problem. Maybe march your butt to Bastard City and plead your case before Tunon. But we'll lighten your burden and relieve you of your wares first. That should make the long trek a bit more bearable. Anything to be argued before Tunon may be argued before me. What's there to discuss? We should kill this mongrel and... If the Fatebender wishes to weigh in on the matter, courtesy demands we listen. The soldier clears a throat. This is to say a disfavored matter, but I know the agents of the court do so love to throw their judgments around. Well, you could rot me now and have my supplies today. The merchant grabs a flask from his cart. Or you can leave me alive and have fermented honey all year long. I even know a few family recipes for painkillers and healing draughts. Certainly any army will need those. He uncorks a small ceramic vial, and the aroma of cloves and lanolin salts your nose. I'm not a lawbreaker. I guess we'll have to do... We'll do the lore. What a coincidence! Your family recipe for wound paste smells just like the Scarlet Fairy's own concoction. Where do you steal this? I don't know what you're getting at. Oh, pick him up from the collar. How stupid do you think I am? Slow down, I'll tell you everything. Just don't hurt me. I found most everything out in the forests of the valley. I'd keep my head low when I heard the sound of combat, then I'd take a look and grab whatever wasn't claimed by the first victors. So, you stole this from the disfavored dead? How else did you get your hands on the iron? The scout points to the merchant's cart. You would come here and sell us our own armaments. If anything has an owner, I will return it, but this iron would have turned to rust if it left in the mud of the battlefield. Disfavored are few in number. Is that not right? You need a man like me to gather up supplies that would otherwise go to waste. Disfavored will tolerate your presence, but you will pay them handsomely for such charity. We will. We will. It sickens me to make exceptions for this vulture, but it will. If you'll supply this favor without profit, perhaps this indiscretion is for the best. It's not like our larders are overflowing. A work slave to scrounge provisions would be an set. Thank you for interceding on my behalf. I know my life will now depend on showing the disfavored due gratitude for suffering my presence. If I must grovel a bit to earn my daily grain, so be it. There you go. Oh, did somebody just level from that? Why am I glowing? Oh no, it's because I have favor. Oh no, I did level up. Hell yeah, level up! I'm a good person. Oh, I have a level up bonus. Oh, I see. Alright, what was I doing? I think I was going for... I don't remember what I was going for. Bread in my coffee. I need to be level 3 to get any of those. I don't have a shield. I don't have a sword. I don't have a shield. Palm strike. I swear there is something in agility. I don't have a thrust. Fear of blows. We don't have ranged attacks, so maybe I should get some. Aren't I like a half magic, half monk thing? Magic staff. Thrust attacks. Lore skill. Okay, I think we'll just... we have different stances. An aggressive stance that focuses on powerful strikes that penetrate a foe's armor. That sounds good, because we're not very penetrating right now. We're just punching people. Do level? No, you're fine. I kind of want to just auto level up my companions. Ooh, spell creation. Interesting. Titan's Touch. Allied target for 45 seconds. Range 2 meters. Already have Titan's Touch. Okay, cool. Oh, I can give my spell to somebody. I see. I see. I can just give her a spell. That's cool. I think I need to understand different cores and different things. That's cool. Yeah, let's just continue on. I understand. Attribute points. Oh, I got attribute points as well. Is that automatic? Oh, it automatically goes in. Okay. Oh, can I decide what things I want to increase? Locking the skill growth will prevent its character from gaining experience and skill. Okay, so that's just locking. Oh, I can use magic staff. I think we'll lock one-handed weapons and two-handed weapons and bows. And we're only... Well, no, dual wield too. We'll try magic staff in unarmed combat, though I think we have a magic staff right now. We definitely want to increase our... interesting that it gives you a level of bonus. Slow down a moment. Oh, sorry. Slow down a moment. I know we're both eager to watch the Archons bicker over tactics like a pair of magpies, but I need to ask you something first. What's that? The voices on the rat told me that you've come as a mediator. Considering the source, well, I can't help but feel I'm only hearing half the story, so let's have it out. What's so special about you? Did the voices in the rat ask you to spy on me? At a loss for words, Verse regards you with a momentary unease. Well, are you surprised? He's the Archon of Secrets, knowing in advance in his business, so is snatching up any advantage over Graven Ash. Those two compete like a couple of new recruits for a spot around the fire. It's nothing nefarious. The voices is just curious why you're here. If you wanted to know more, you wouldn't be able to suss it out that easily. He would have sent one of his scarier peons in my stead. What else has the voices in the rat told you? Only that I could find you in Edgering Ruins. Truthfully, I could have picked you out of a crowd. You're the only one of us who hasn't spent the last few months bathing in the stink of the Matani River. She laughs, but there's a force of nature to it. I'm here to deliver an edict from Kairos. That makes crazy kind of sense. Considering how long the siege has taxed the armies, I can understand why Kairos would send you with an edict to speed things along. Have you read it? You know what it says. That is not for you to know. If you're telling the truth, I suppose I'll hear about it soon enough. Anyway, she nods to herself. I really ought to be meeting with the Archons. The wall tent just past the corner center of the camp. One last thing. Be careful around these disfavored types. They take their work seriously, and most have suffered too many blows to the head. Yeah, we already talked about that earlier. Anything in the vicinity? Nope, just an exit.
Sorry, I can't.
Alright, let me have my characters. Who do we have here? Step closer and present yourself. It's me, presenting. Well, look at you. All gatecrashers from the court is still in one piece. The guard pounds his chest plate in salute. Welcome to this favored camp. Always happy to have an honored ally pay us a visit. Graven Ash protects. That he does! The warrior nods in approval, then taps twice on the gate to signal your arrival. Be well, Fatebinder. Glory to Kairos! Tip tap. We're trying to play of both sides here because I'm a neutral character. I guess. Though it's tempting to play a very good evil character. Yeah, lawful good character in a game where I'm basically a tyrant. Well, to you, guardian of the law. The man dressed as a merchant and finery greets you with a smile. If you have a few excess rings weighing you down, best burn yourself before battle. You know that if the Savior suffers a merchant in their camp, that must be a man selling only the finest provisions and armaments. He points to the collection of shields, rations, satchels, wineskins, and other sundries. Take a look and see if there's something that interests you. My lord father's familiar with trade. Might I inspect your stock? He hesitates and corrects his welcoming smile. Of course, by all means, I have nothing to hide. He makes a slow of removing a crate's lid and showing off his wares with an open palm. His supplies are perfectly ordinary. You see nothing out of place or unauthorized by his mercantile license. Everything seems to be in order here. Tries to steal some stuff. How did you come to work with the disfavored? Hard work and good supplies. When Tunon's men came to my village, all the merchants were given different lists of what they were and weren't permitted to trade. In Kairos' wisdom, my record must have been a good one, because I was given the right to trade in all manner of goods. Most importantly, arms. Not a lot of merchants can legally sell weapons. It was like that even before Kairos. Alright, what weapons are you selling? Pendable rubs his hands and eyes alight. Let's see if we can find something you might like. Probably nothing, because I'm unarmed guy. And I'm an unarmed guy. Camping supplies. Maybe we should buy some camping supplies. Worry about it later. We have to go on a long journey. Who's this guy? You can't make out the Iron soldier's expression, but under his twisted helmet, you merely stares at you. Barjik. Barjik, the heavily clad guy. Got no time to chitter. Too much armor to mend. Speak to Uncle Pentable if you've rings to trade. Do I have rings to trade? I don't think so. What is this? Pharaoh's Edict. Yeah, let's sell that. That would be really dumb. Okay, we need to find the Archons, I guess. This guy. Glory to the voices of Narat. Projecting his salutation to all to hear, the grinning blood chanter raps his staff against the ground as you approach. Fate to bind our ally, I presume. His smile quickly retreats, giving way to our sour scowl. I'm Bitter Quip. I'm here as the emissary of the Scarlet Chorus. Bitter Quip looks at you impatiently. What can you tell me about the... No, I don't care about any lore. I figured out. They hate each other. I don't know if I can discover anything new from these guys. This guy. Stay vigilant. A lot of these people are just NPCs that you can't even talk to. I thought there was... Is there not a button?
Quiet down!
Oh yeah, sneak. And that's pause, tab. Oh, that's tab is the see things button. No, I can't. Get some water. Wait, let's...
You didn't see nothing.
It's very loud. Elemental barrier. That might be useful.
You didn't see nothing. Ah, got it.
Lesser Scroll of Strength. Oh. This is like a podium. A meager portion of game simmers in the large copper pot. Fragrant spices attempt to mask the potent smell of whatever creature they've decided to cook. Oh, this looks like an important place. Archons await you inside, Fatebinder. Oh, who are these guys? They have names. I'm Lucia. This is Marcus. This is favorite soldier, points to the armored man next to her. And you must be the Fatebinder. From under her helm, you hear an audible scoff. We've been assigned to babies. Assigned to your hospitality. Marcus quickly interjects. While you remain on disfavored grounds, if you should need a place to rest, we can make the necessary preparations. What can we do for you? Marcus, tell me about yourself. Not sure there's much to tell you. I trained at Fort Resolution. This is my first campaign, and I'm proud to be with the Legion. I was wounded at the Gates of Judgment, but Graven Ash's protection mended me good. I owe my life to him. Are you bragging that you let your guard down and took a spear to the gut? You really shouldn't boast about a filthy tearsman besting you in battle. Lucia rolls her eyes. Wow, she needs an attitude adjustment. she's gonna get freaking say the wrong thing and regret it later. Just mine. You're just bitter that Lord Ash never seems to notice you. In all seriousness, I would take that spear again if it brought honor to the disfavored. Paris knows we could use it. We are the elite fighters of the Northern Army, but somehow we still lack the Overlord's confidence. The Overlord's confidence. He shakes his head and sighs. Tell me about yourself. I do this. She enthusiastically lifts up her heavy shield. And I do this. She mockingly stabs the air with her spear. Thank host is not my strong suit. Ignore my sarcasm. I've seen the Legion through my share of the campaign. After so much bloodshed, our pretenses of honor can wear me down. She turns a cautious eye your way. The North is my home, and I consider each and every one of the ironclad bastards in this camp to be my family. You won't find another army where each member of the Phalanx is so beloved and cherished as the next. You seem handy with a weapon, Lucia. I know a thing or two about spitting foes who are stupid enough to challenge me. What of it? Easy, Lucia. We don't punish curiosity here. No need to fly off the handle on the basis of a simple reflection. They train us well, Fatebender. Archon makes sure that our potential is realized before we reach battle, so most of us keep a cool head when we see any action. Most of us, I say. How have your skills fared in the battle against the Oathbreakers, Marcus? Wait, is that a ruse? Did Tunon send you to test the army's training grit? Because I won't stand for it. Will you calm the fuck down, you tangled fishnet of nerves? This is after how many head wounds you took last week? Stop looking for enemies behind every shadow. I guarantee you'll be disappointed. What's it like serving with the disfavored? In spite of our name, the Legion commands more honor than any military on the face of Terratus. Unlike the chorus, there is a tradition, discipline, and teamwork of unity of purpose. There aren't many of us, but it's better that way. We're a tightly knit family bound together by trust and glory. Accurate enough. After seeing this disunity and bickering of the younger realm defenders, I feel lucky to be the most agreeable legion of Kairos' host, if we're not always the most efficient. If the legion boasts so much honor, why are they disfavored? I'm afraid that isn't for me to say. Others around camp might be able to tell you more, but I don't freely discuss the great general's history to outsiders. But you'll say that it involves a great general, which is already a telling clue, idiot. Drat. At least the Iron Marshal isn't within earshot, or I'll be watching my mouth out with wormwood. I think somebody's already told me. Farewell. I don't need training from these guys.
What do we have here?
Oh, we found something? Hello. Oh, this is the secret. What is this? What do we have here? I found some cloth bracers. 1 deflection? That's not so great. I have 2%. Ooh, it does give me better unarmed attack, though? It does give me better unarmed attack. Ooh. So, less damage, more damage. Less armor, more damage. Where'd they go? How do I equip it? Right here. Ooh, Commander's Will. What are we currently wearing? Vadrizin's Heavy Bronze Greaves. What are these two? Oh, deflection is higher. Only I can equip these. Probably should keep everyone in light armor. What is this? Scarlet Fury Helm. Just recovery. Bloody Scarlet Fury Gauntlets. It's less than the current arms. You can probably just get rid of this stuff. Sell this stuff later. Fate Binder cap. I think all this stuff is worse. Oh wait, this might be better. It is heavy. It is heavy. Yeah, I think we shouldn't put heavy armor on anybody. So why do we have a spear? What is this? Oh yeah, I gave her a bow. We can give her multiple weapon swaps. That's interesting. I don't know who should get this. We'll put that here for now. Javelin. What is this? Two-handed sword. I mean, what is she built in, right? I'm pretty sure she's built in dual wield. Yeah, she's a rogue, so she's roguey. And I'm a monk. I don't think we have any stink bombs. Yeah, we're just gonna level unarmed and magic staff. I need to find a magic staff, I suppose. We have some water. Healing potion. Some fruit. Elemental barrier. I guess we'll give that to me. Let's put it here. What is this? Potion of protection. Waking death. Revive when defeated. Okay. I'm gonna keep that. Free revive. Potion of invisibility. We'll give that to you, I guess. What is this? Whetstone. Oh, interesting. What is this? Scarlet poison. Wrought spear. Oh, interesting. She has like an enrage thing. Keep the... Honestly, let's just put that in my personal inventory. Can I split this? Somehow? No. Okay. That's not what I want to do, but fine. Alright. Lesser Sigil of Reaching Grasp. Sigil of Distant Impact. Strength of... Lesser Sigil of Strength. Will give me all of these scrolls. What's this? Hide. Agate. Okay. Let's save. And go into the meeting with the Archons. Yesterday you chided me for wishing to wait, and now you suggest an even longer delay. Well, they're already arguing. Perhaps the voices in your skull ought to come to a consensus if you wish to be taken seriously. Good advice is flexible, changing with the moment besides. Now we're agreeing with yesterday today you should be happy. We know you hate going into battle without overwhelming odds on your side. If you're so terrified of challenge, why not wait for your reinforcements? I don't need your heckling, I need your scouting reports. Or better yet, confirmation you quelled the Oathbreakers in our Outer Valley. Oh, that we will solve in our own time and way. We must make at least a token effort to show them mercy, after all. Mercy? They have already shat upon our mercy once before. These gutter-born South Knobs deserve nothing better than death. Oh, calm down now. We must leave something to rule. Or have you forgotten Carus's orders? Patience, old chum. No more patience allowed, because I'm about to tell you, you finish this war, everyone dies. Who's this guy? Oh no, we're just gonna get into a dialogue.
That's 4 reports of avalanches in the mountains now. The Tearsmen can barely count past 9. They have neither the capacity nor the cause to close off the mountain passes. Either way, that leaves the 2nd and 4th cohort trapped outside the valley.
That's not good. The Archon of War pounds his staff on the ground to punctuate his words. A large and imposing man to begin with. His profile is made larger still by his hulking suit of armor that hums with mystic energy.
Or it's the work of your perfidious Earthshakers. Only a fool would not suspect a traitorous Archon of poisoning the mind of his students with sedition. We would have killed the Earthshakers Guild for their master's treachery, but I'm sure you have some perfectly valid reason for allowing them to live as your pawns.
The Archon of Secrets passes a scepter between his hands as he speaks, twirling the rod in hypnotic circles. Emerald luminescence seeps from the seams of the Archon's ragged red robes, and the glow is most noticeable. Where his neck ought to be, his mask seems to float and spin, never pivoting or bending naturally.
Hey, watch yourself. When these two get going, you don't want to get between them.
I always know you've run out of things to say when you resort to mocking my vassals. If we are to speak of treachery, why is it that my scouts see the Scarlet Chorus warriors defecting back to the Vendrian Guard?
Uh-oh.
Your fearsome
That's not
reputation
good.
has gone flaccid, for it seems you cannot control your soldiers, or perhaps you simply choose not to.
Uh-oh. Getting called out. My lord, the Fatebinder has arrived. This favored commander raises a voice, trying with little success to speak of the Archons. Perhaps we could table this discussion and let our guests speak.
Speaking of strategic failures, Who was it that insisted the valley would need only a token garrison? For some strange reason, we can't seem to recall which balding halfwit grossly underestimated the enemy. Thoughts?
Are you two just about done? Ash did not like that. They bicker like children, do they not? The fifth eye's grating tenor pierces the tension in the tent, and all eyes land on Crimson Spear. Meant only to say welcome. Welcome to our guest, the Fatefinder. The armored retainer bows with fresh inelegance, then rises to salute, and not a moment too soon.
Did I give you permission to speak?
The Archon of War turns to you, his blue eyes wide with anger. The many portraits you've seen depict Graven Ash with a stern, unamused countenance. He's even more taciturn in the flesh. Glares silently. Oh, they didn't like that.
How wonderful you could join us, Quakebringer, Executioner of Cairn. You grace us with your presence. Here's hoping you have another edict
Did not
for
like
bringing
that.
childish Archons to heel.
My soldiers tell me you helped Commander Drotus on your way through Eddring. You honor the court with your selfless cooperation, for that is the sort of camaraderie that Kairos demands of us all.
On the last of his words, the Archon of War glares at the voices of Narat, furrowing his brow as he utters the word camaraderie. I require no thanks for doing my sworn duty.
Modesty is your prerogative, but know that cooperation and goodwill have been rarities of late. You do your Lord Tunon a great honor by aiding your cousins in the disfavored.
Continue.
No, don't mind us while you trade your gushing praise. We're sure the Fatefinder has come because our company lacks in small talk.
It's an order. Are you all done bickering? I have an edict to proclaim.
My dear Binder, we won't be done bickering until the last of Ash's hair falls out. We'll pause for you
the
to
beard,
read
I
your
guess.
little missive. Go on, don't keep us all in suspense. Once again, you bring us support in a time of need. We fondly remember your service to the chorus in the taking of the bastard city. We knew back then you were destined for great things. But we had not anticipated you would be twice honored with the task of proclamation. So, do not keep us waiting. What is the Overlord's will?
In honor of your incompetence and disarray, the edict will execute every living thing in the valley unless the Session Hall is taken by Kairos' Day of Swords. The earth sways with each word as you utter. They are thickening with the warmth as you pronounce the fiercely phrased commandment, in every syllable drafted by the hand of Kairos. With the edict proclaimed, your pulse quickens and the muscles in your legs, worn from a long trip down the mountains, feel renewed. Tired limbs now nearly buoyant with vigor. Uh-oh, here it goes. The edict is activated. We're all dead
Overlord
now.
means to compel us into action. No doubt the avalanches in the mountains are part of this ultimatum. We must conquer the Oathbreakers or die in failure. There is no room for error, and no other way out of this valley alive.
Yeah, that's it.
We'll need to advance across the Matani. We lose everything if we stand still, and we move to back up Plan Green. The Earthshakers didn't make it over the mountain in time, so we do this the hard way. Over the walls instead of through.
The Archon of War taps a finger against his temple. A low rumble escapes from under his beard.
So, you found your backbone at last!
Yeah,
we
or
were
we all
worried
die.
past humiliations would make you soft, timid. That was a record for you, right? The baker's dozen lost in one sortie. If you had waited for the chorus reinforcements, maybe we'd have eyes and ears on the matter.
The Archon of Secret passes his scepter from one hand to the next, chuckling softly with each toss. Are you too daft? It's your indecision and bickering that necessitated this edict.
Daft? Only fools hate their lives enough to insult our intellect. But, our dear Binder, your invective is not without purpose. Each moment we waste, death by edict draws closer. Graven Ash, we leave you to tackle the river. The chorus will scour the outer valley.
So that is what it takes to get you to agree to a plan of action. The threat of death? You place the Overlord in this position with your incessant arguments, but now we've actually agreed to do something. Kairos be praised.
Yeah, Kairos be praised. No more sitting idle. I expected this favor to be on the march at once.
You've delivered your edict. Do not pretend it gives you the right to give orders to an Archon.
It does. Bitch. My lord, Barrick and his band have drilled on the Eco-Coal assault plan. The Crescent Runners should be briefing him as we speak, regarding the latest enemy movements along the river. I'll dispatch him at once. Theron Marshal salutes, clapping her gauntlet to her breastplate. I will ensure you the Corps stands ready to march. If this favored can take the river, the Corps has the manpower to secure the outer ring of the valley.
Our soldiers clamor for battle, and at last we shall have it. Verse, we command you to continue guarding the Fatebinder. Tunon's chosen is our honored guest, and must be shown our finest hospitality.
Yeah, I appreciate it, I'm sure.
I won't let you down, boss. She'll get through the campaign in one piece, as long as she doesn't do anything too stupid.
The Archon twirls his scepter one last time, then taps the fifth eye on the shoulder, and the two depart.
Finally, the fool and his puppet are gone. Perhaps now I can hear myself think. Rarely do I question Kairos' judgment, but I will never understand why the voices of Narot is given such authority. I shudder to think what will become of us all should Tunon favor him in the end. Though the edict threatens the Scarlet Chorus just as it threatens us, I cannot shake the feeling that our allies will work against us. You've shown your worth in war, and your name has been known to the Legion since the very beginning of this long conquest. So I'd ask that you join us this one last time to help us wrap up this last objective. If you wish to be counted amongst the glorious, speak with the Iron Marshal. She will direct the order of battle until we are ready for the final push into the Citadel.
Okie dokie. I'm short a few scouts, short a few soldiers, and short a few everything. I'm sure my brethren would be grateful for the assistance of a skilled outsider. I would be honored to help. Lion Marshal salutes Graven Ash, then turns to leave the tent. I will be at the training grounds, raiding the soldiers. Find me there when you're ready. She pauses, clearing her throat. And though I am loath to mention it, the Corps can likely use your assistance. They certainly won't secure the Outer Valley on their own. Fifth Eye will be somewhere in that rat's nest they call a camp due east. Seek him out, if you must. Alright. We've done it. What do you mean I haven't heard from Commander Ironcore? It's been a full span since we sent word to him. Last we heard, Master Radix said to keep an eye on the northeastern pass, that he'd be coming through there. For the mercy of Kairos, we don't have the soldier to send hunting through the trees for our own damn Earthshakers. I hear you need help. Fatebinder Alley, am I right? I'm Sevis, commander of the 3rd generation disfavored. Specifically, I'm Sevis the Younger. Some folks can't keep track. The rank says commander, but lately I'm just organizing patrols and trying to stay out of the way. You'll talk to the Iron Marshal if there's something official that needs discussing. What is it you need? I overheard you asking the Earthshaker where the reinforcements have gone. Is there a problem? I'm afraid so. Radix, the head of the Earthshakers, was supposed to arrive with a group of the most competent spell slingers to help break the stalemate. I don't know what's holding up their arrival, and that worries me. If you were all inclined to lend a hand, we could use some arcane support on our side. I could lend a hand. Could you? I knew that Tunan's agent wouldn't fail us in time of need. I'll mark the last known site of the Earthshaker reinforcements on your map. Good hunting, Fatebinder. Why do you think the siege has been delayed for so long? Well, shit, don't look at me. It's not like we had a standing army ready to tackle these idiots. The Legion is spread thin across the tiers. Two armies haven't worked well together in years. Why do you think that is? Come on, Binder. Seems like asking why beasts stink. The Sfavored are only too eager to deliver Kairos' peace to the tiers, while the Scarlet Crowns bring only mayhem in their wake. You can tell me the Voices of Nerat has a plan, and I'll take your word for it, but the Corps sure seem to blunder around, never moving with purpose as we do. I wonder if we've been fighting the same war, soldier. I've seen Ash yank his precious soldiers away from more battles than he's won. You want to call that progress? Be my guest. Unless we find a way to work as one, I fear the Scarlet Corps will step in front of Graven Ash's strategies at every turn. As far as I'm concerned, it seems like the Voices of Nerat is here to amuse himself, while the rest of us are here to do our job. Tell me about yourself. Sorry, Binder, even I know there's no law that can force me into small talk. If you want to make friends, bug someone else. These guys don't like me enough. Okay. Let's go to the Crimson Camp first, actually. It sounds like... Or maybe we should do the side quest first. Oh no, that's very far away. Okay, let's check the Scarlet Camp first. You're following the road through an expanse of scrubby woodlands, crooked oaks and dry needle pines, grasping towards the sky. When you catch the sound of children laughing and filtering through the trees. Investigate the laughter. Abandoning the road, you make your way to a small tributary of the Matani snaking through the sparse forest. There you discover a group of 4 youths gathered beside the small stream. 2 of the children sit on the rocks, poles in hand, staring patiently at the water. The other 2 are seated near a bucket, taking turns whacking eels along the ground to stun them and carving up eel meat. Speak to the children. You step out of the woods, drawing the attention of the children. You eye waringly. The eldest youth amongst almost a man grown, notes you are heraldry, and hawks a ball of phlegm into the reeds. Ask to sniggle? What is a sniggle? Return to the road. Ask to sniggle. Though initially wary of you, the youths relax. You sit with them, poking your bait into the snake holes and waiting patiently for a catch. Eventually, you hook one of the eels, hauling the hissing beast from the stream and cracking its head upon the stone until it goes still. You thank the youths for the use of their pole and return to the road with your catch in hand. Yeah, I've got some eel. Or I guess I don't got an eel. Oh, I have food. Nice. Well fed. That works too. A rotting body bearing Scarlet Chorus war paint screwed upon a wooden pike. What are these people abandoning? The people. These are Chorus grounds. Take your business or get lost. Oh, what's happening over here? Take another step and I'll pin your foot to the dirt. What is happening here? It proves everything! The warrior slammed her fist together, a resounding clap. Like, for instance, whether you're fit to lead the flock of children. Behind her, the member of her gang postured with weapons held at the ready. Did you hear the news of the edict? This is foolish distraction. We ought to be saving our fight for the enemy. The chorus warrior looks to his gang, giving them a quick nod. He's right. The edict will kill us all if Ascension Hall is not taken soon. Well, until the 5th eye starts the mustering chant, we ain't got nowhere to be. She gestures to the gang across from her. So now's our chance to have it out before things get serious. What's the problem here? No problem here, Madam Binder. She tosses her blade in the air, catching it with a smile on the way down. Captain Fuckwit here seems he's about to balk from this challenge. Thinks just because he's used to run a ship, he's qualified to run a gang. She He spits on the ground, looking up the scow. So I'm calling him out, because the way I see it, his warriors ought to follow me, not this new blood. Didn't fuck with was my father. Fuck wit, we'll just do fine. The warrior points at the opposing gang. If we have to prove our strength, we'll do so happily. But I'll have your hands and feet removed, and the rest of you kept for my own use. This is foolish. Stop this at once. Excuse me? She widens her eyes in shock. This is our way, Fatebinder. And if you have no right to stop us, we are not harming anyone outside the chorus. I don't know who you are, but I don't need your help. He looks back at his gang. I think we can handle ourselves just fine. Beat Shivershanks bloody. Then I'll settle this with strength. We turn to Shivershank and grab him by the scuff of his scraggly beard, keening with both shock and pain. He can barely fight back against the sheer force of her strength as we repeatedly punch him in the face until all that's left is a bloody mess. He crumples to the ground and everyone beside you slowly trembling backs away. Enjoy your new position, gang boss. Problem solved. There we go. The guard places her hands on her belt as you approach, gripping the hilt of a blade. Past this point is the chorus territory, and you don't look like someone's conscript. You're sure you're in the right place? I'm Ali, Fatebinder of Tunon. I'm here to help vanquish the Oathbreakers. You know, I think I was told to expect somebody, but you seem too ugly to be her. Her lips crumple in a smirk. Why exactly should I let you in? Step up close and push her down. Before she can draw her blade to advance, place her foot behind hers and give her a stiff shove in the shoulder. Caught off balance, she tumbles backwards, triggering an outburst of laughter in the other guards. I can't believe you sassed the Fatebinder. You're such a stupid ponce. Didn't I tell you we had a special guest coming? The guard waves you in with a smile. Come on in and don't let that ninny shitters in camp give you any guff. I like being a bully to these guys, because that's what the only thing they believe in. Read scroll. A scroll sits here glowing with mystical energy. You've discovered a new sight! Magic in the world of tyranny comes from learning how perfectly scribed sigils empower them with energy. Open the spell interface by pressing the P to create a new spell. Okay. Create a new spell, you say? What did we learn? Spectral blur. Mask the target in a blurred illusion, making them harder to hit. Ooh, that's cool. That's myself. Alright, alright. There's the fifth guy. I guess we should talk to him. They're trying to take the field, right? The Bind of Tunon arrives! Scribbling with a teenager's timber, the fifth eye's voice makes your gums itch and your fingernails feel in the need of a trim. And we just finished having a bit of sport with some captives, but worry not, we'll have more fun, another batch momentarily. Dressed in the bronze and red regalia of the Crimson Spears, the fifth eye beckons you to stand close, wagging a blood-spattered glove. Now that you have issues of the edict and doomed us all to die, have you come to help us climb out of this hole? Chirps of laughter emanating from under his mask. How has the camp responded to the edict? With mewling, bawling, and occasional orgy frequent vomitus. Thrilled, tittering laughter escapes from under his mask. The bloodlust is here, but so is the fear of failure should our glorious horde fail to overrun the citadel. We will surely all perish. I mean, I don't see the disfavored pulling their weight. I'm here to follow you. I trust you're getting your warriors ready for battle. We know the Oathbreakers are focused in the citadel beneath the mountain spire, but we have learned this is not the only nest. The fifth eye wags a hand in the air with a high-pitched squeal of displeasure. Given their pattern of attacks, they must have a second group maintaining camp here in the outer valley. Unless we deal with the second group, or they'll attack from behind the moment we cross the river. This favorite think you can't control your horde. Wait. You have... I'll remain silent. I'll listen. Can you get me hot Cheetos, maybe? Also, do you want to play 76 a day or something else? Yeah, that's fine. Just let me know. Because I'm open to playing something else too. Okay. My last group of scouts returned with a new batch of prisoners. One of these prisoners claims she can lead us to the Vendrin God's secondary camp. Though there are shreds of deception in her voice. I could use your help questioning this Vorai Kel. Perhaps you will get less screams and tears and more useful information out of her. If we knew where to ambush these Oathbreakers, we could try and take the captain and show him the wisdom of joining the chorus. I will speak to this prisoner. I'll meet you there. She is waiting by the other prisoners. Yes, let me talk to some people. Look at all these people they've tortured. Maybe that's... Who's this guy? Snigler Dagos. Upon noticing your approach, the merchant straightens his posture and smiles. What an honor! The name Snigler Dagos, originally from the relative tranquility of the Northern Empire. I've since accepted a nomadic life for the sake of keeping Kairos' forces supplied with only the finest goods, local and imported. Let me see your wares. It's not much, but let me know if I see anything that piques your interest. What, Blood Chanter staff? Oh, wait, what is that? Fire. One I could buy. I need to find a staff because I can't buy anything. I have no money. I'm not sure what this is. Camping supplies. 4 out of 8. Okay. Fire, ice, stone. There's so many things, but I can't afford any of it. How to get money in video game? I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, look who we have here! Chewing out some manner of cud, the heavy-set soldier flings spittle and crumbs as she talks. The fake binder finally shows herself. I'm Reg, the second soldier chimes in, and this is Baz. We were wondering when you might pay the camp a visit. The Fifth Eye has been a little starved for attention. He ordered us to watch your little troublesome babe. Make sure you don't get out of line. Buzz knits her fingers together, joints crackling as she smiles. Something like that. If you have a question, ask us. Good luck finding anyone else in camp who'll give you answers or even a smile. Tell me about yourself, Baz. I was a sellsword at the beck and call of fat merchants, just another dented face in the crowd. Give me a sec. I need to downvote some of these songs that I never want to hear again. Some of these are already downvoted. Okay, anyways. I was a sellsword at the beck and call of fate merchants, just another dented face in the crowd. After too many years of spilling blood in the local skirmishes, I realized that I was only killing time. Then Cairo showed me a better way, unity, purpose. Now I fight for something, not just someone. Been watching the Scarlet Furies, practicing my blade work. Not good enough to join them yet, but I bet I could show you a thing or two. Tell me about yourself, Reg. I had a family, a farm, then the chorus came, and, well, now I have the chorus. Priorities change when you hear screams in the night and feel a blade presented to your neck. Things like farms or families don't seem as important. I used to have nightmares thinking about the culling. Felt awful remembering how I hacked my mom and dad to bits just so I could survive. The Fifth Eye heard me howling one night, pulled me out of the horde, and took interest in me. Now I'm studying magic. Cold fire from nothing. If my mom and dad could see me now, they'd be so proud. Tell me about your time in the Scarlet Chorus. Reg and I were conscripted at the Gates of Judgment. He used to fight for Okan, me for Zura. Boss chuckles, stretching your chin in thought. How many fights we survived so far? 11? No, 14. I count each day in asunder separately. The chorus is not as bad as it smells. The strong, like me and Reg, we're allowed to take what we want, what we deserve. We live only as well as our strength affords us, as it should be. Can you tell me about the Fifth Eye? Reg trades an uncomfortable glance with Baz and lowers his voice to whisper. They say she has a direct link with the voices in the rat. Guard your tongue around him. He's a little wild, bloodthirsty, mad. Baz thinks for a moment. Brilliant. Reg flinches and glances over his soldier. I was going to say eccentric. The chorus isn't picky about who joins the ring, so you can expect to find some unusual types. Most are as likely to kill you as promote you. What do you know about Vendrian's Well? The walls might seem imposing, but the Vadrian's Guard do a better job of hiding its weakness than fixing them. We took the Citadel once before, we can take it again. We have to, don't we? Reg looks up at the imposing tower of the spire. Though Kairos knows I don't want to say any longer than necessary. She follows in a gaze and shakes her head. You should know better than to parade your cowardice before the Fatebinder. It's not cowardice, just superstition. Are you afraid of the spire? Sorry, Fatebinder. I should have mentioned anything. He sighs. The fact of the matter is we were told to stay away from the spire and all old walls ever since we were babes. Of all the dumb childhood lessons that fell by the wayside, that one stayed the same. Imagine a soldier of the chorus pissing himself over architecture. More like underneath it, Reg frowns. The Bane lurk around those old sites and kill anything they can catch unawares. I have no wish to meet the Bane in combat unless there are 100 of blood chanters at my back. Reg is the one who does magic. Reg, show me what you can teach me. We'll make this valley burn. Ooh, he can train me in... Oh, he can train me in magic stuff. Nine ranks trainable. Very cheap. There we go. We're trained up. We used all our money on that. Not like we can use our money for anything else. What's this? Shattered glass vial. That's really important. Oh, no, we can't unlock that. We don't got enough subterfuge. Who's this? You! As much as an accusation as a question, the broad-shouldered woman shakes her head with a scowl. So you're Tunon's Fatebinder. I was expecting something more impressive. She bows in spite of her misgivings. Death knell, Scarlet Fury. My time is yours for as long as it amuses me. The fighter effortlessly spins a bronze sword about in her hand. Let's get one thing clear. Stick to your words and law. Leave the fighting to the grown adults. Your corpse would just be a tripping hazard to those of us having a proper bit of carnage sport. We've got enough useless twats dying for our name as it is. All our horde recruits seem good for of late, is piling in a shit-reeking mound on the battlefield. She hums low to herself and flips her sword side to side with several deft flicks at her wrists. Keep up and we'll have to toughen our recruitment standards again. Keeps up and we'll have to toughen our recruitment standards again. Now, what do you need? You said something about the horde thinning. Swelling until it's thundering, then crashing, receding. It's been the way for the chorus for as long as I've been in it. She offers her one shouldering shrug, ambivalent of anything, but more likely just uncaring. We take our prisoners alive, give them a chance yet to live, to be reborn into something better. Putting any and every able body to the sword like the disfavored do is nothing but a waste. A conquered enemy is but a new ally. It merely requires the proper coercion. Of course, we do sometimes have the problem of lingering loyalties. Deserters are rarely successful in their escape, but they do try. The Vendran Guard, strengthened by their numerous blood ties, has been particularly stubborn, so I have a better plan hatched. And what might that be? I'm thinking we redouble our efforts to recruit settlers, focusing on the unaligned and unsuspecting instead of flushing ourselves to the gills with oathbreakers claimed from the battlefield. And how exactly do you plan to convince them? A knife point has sufficed well enough in the past. You've inspired me to try a more diplomatic approach this day. What do you say, Binder? You might be able to ease them into the idea and save the lives of their friends and neighbors in the process. If this means expediting the end of this meandering conflict, so be it. My methods are fine. The furry howls a satisfied laugh and smacks you dead on the back. Oh, ha, ha. My methods are surefire, you'll see. I'll make the settlement on your map. Mark the settlement on your map. She grins, biting her bottom lip bloodied. I can't wait to see the outcome of your efforts. What were you expecting? Let's see. Death now counts on her fingers, conducting some mental tally. From your deeds during the conquest to how you helped us since then. Suppose I didn't expect much, and you've done nothing to challenge it. By Scarlet Chorus standards, you're no more ordinary than a conscript. Work a little harder on setting yourself apart. Maybe someday you'll live up to your name. What's your role in the Scarlet Chorus? Do you not recognize the Scarlet Fury when you see one? We are the warrior spirit of the chorus, scholars of sword and shiv. She folded her arms, puffing her chest. In peace, we train those tough enough to endure our lessons, but wise enough to learn from the best. In battle, it is our duty to slay our foes and inspire the horde with our skills and bravery. Death Knell clicks her tongue, looking aside to the others in the camp with an eye roll. We are a fearless vanguard of the confused but glorious rabble. How has the military life treated you so far? Oh, it's a wonder of wonders. I eat what I want, I shit where I want, and I kill who I want. Sometimes I even combine pleasures. She winks at you. My enthusiasm for work brought me here, a decorated Scarlet Fury veteran, eh? But I'm looking for advancement. If it means killing one of the gang bosses, I'm not above taking a swing at someone bigger than me. They can be bigger than you. Just make sure they don't hit harder than you. Wise words, sister. Farewell. Dun, 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 dun. What did we get? Oh, I thought I got it. Oh no, she marked something in my map. Barrel full murky red water, severed limbs, and Bob under the greasy soup. Oh, are we eating? Oh, they're eating people now. That's cool. Battle plans are scribbled over a bloodstained map of the tiers. Arrows point toward the inner ring of Vendrin's Well Valley, and small circles are drawn around the citadel. And the box. Some more water. What's in this box?
Hey! Over there.
Alright. There's somebody else we could talk to here. Yeah, the fate binder of Tunon. That his favorite officer pounds his heavy gauntlet against his chest in a stiff but warm greeting. Were I a betting superstitious man, I'd say fortune must favor me today. I am not. But I am pleased to meet you all the same. Now, what brings you to my little slice of personal damnation, otherwise known as this here mud and shit-sticking Corps camp? Have anything you'd like to report, soldier? Maybe you've noticed something unusual during your time here. He cants his head to one side, taken aback. What about the course is unusual? The army itself is a strange, malnourished beast, but no. No, the screamers seem mostly in order. Ma'am, I haven't been spying, if that's what you're implying, ma'am. Still as a post, he studies you sharply, scarcely appearing to breathe. Of course, even if I was, it'd be damn near impossible to learn anything from this shit sty. Fifth Eye and those damn Furies don't even loot me in enough me to do my detail, and it's not for lack of trying on my part. What do you mean? I'm not just here to keep a steady on the Oathbreakers, who they give far too much freedom after conscripting. I'm here to be a resource for the benefit of both armies. I can provide insight regarding proper stratagem and request a stock of troops from the Iron Marshal Irenios for reinforcements. If needed, they won't listen to me, nor confide in me, nor fight beside the brethren I could request. Why are you stationed with the chorus? From the way of most of my days go, you'd think I was here to row with the Blood Chanters and Scarlet Furies, but my post is to represent the disfavored interests before the Fifth Eye and the Scarlet Chorus, for Iron Marshal Irenios. That's why I've gone to do either in so much as the last span. You sound frustrated. I am. He tips his helm back enough to spit at the ground. You try having to fist fuck every fury who wants to talk to you. And that's after I try to talk them down. It's a Kairos damned mess. You act like this. It's a punishment to be assigned to this detail, isn't it? I know I fucked up to get here. Got 3 days in the hole, a nice little promotion to go with my new post. Well, I won't be making the same mistake twice when it comes to the Iron Marshal. He adjusts his chin towards the distant valley. I should be out there, fighting for Ash's glory, not standing here ready to run back to report should something ever finally fucking happen. Fury. Hello, Umlin. Sorry, we're playing Tyranny here, which is a very rough game. Yes, they don't mince words here out in the battlefield, that's for sure. Somebody walking into me saying shit stained and fist fuck. How you doing this Friday? Okay. What exactly did you do to end up here? I think I'd really care to talk about it. No, I've learned to keep my peace. Oh well. Okay. Let's go talk to this. I'm gonna save my game. Let's go talk to this person that we're trying to find out information from. The Fifth Eye commander of the local Scarlet Corps surveys his camp. Watching in stillness as the manner of violence and roughly occurs around him, he offers a slight nod at your approach. Was there anything else? Okay, well. I guess we have to talk to one of these guys? Oh, yeah, Varai Kel. Who's Lantry? Let's deal with Varai before we let the sage speak. Okay, fine. I'll talk to Varai first. Please, someone! I wish to bow before the voices nor at. I thought I could find redemption in the chorus. A woman in the makeshift armor of Vendrian Guard lurches forward in agony. Her soiled, trembling legs suggest that she's been forced to stand for days. This one, he flippantly waves at the prisoner, was hollering earlier that she knows the location of the Vendrian Guard X-Camp. But she isn't being entirely honest. I told this thing, the prisoner turns pale a moment before looking determination comes over her face, that I wanted a guarantee I'd live and be welcome into the chorus as a captain. Then I'll talk. Otherwise, they'll just kill me once I've opened up. And I was dumb enough to join with the Vendrian Guard, but I'm not dumb enough to give away the bargaining bronze. Let me downvote this song. Yes, I'm glad to hear that you're counting down the hours to get out of work. That's a Friday for you, but then it's the weekend. Then we can all be free to, I guess, torture NPCs in Tyranny. That's what I seem to be doing today. But I'm good to hear. I'm, high off coffee as usual on a Friday. You claim you would disavow your people for the Scarlet Chorus. Why the change of heart? Oh, why did the music stop playing? Okay, there. Weird. Because I want to live, and you don't need to be an archon of premonitions to know that the younger realms are gone for good. She blinked several times, catching her breath. Pyros is the new strength of the tears, and I would rather stand with the archons than be crushed by them. Spicy! Also, have you heard anything about dinner? Schnitzel. Nice, okay. Schnitzel. Tell me what you know, I can see to your release. Why should I trust the word of an oathbreaker? I suppose I have no answer for that. Farah's eyes fall to the ground and she swallows nervously. When I joined with the Vendrian Guard, I accepted their broken vow onto myself. Have you not felt passion for a foolish cause? One you later came to regret? Well, my surrender is sincere, and I'm willing to bow before the voices in the rat to prove it. Tell me what you know, and I can see to your release. I heard the chorus is looking for Captain Pelix Florian and his crew. I can lead you to them, but only if you release me. She turns her head, taking a long look at the skewered and smoldering corpses around her. She tugs at her restraint, but not to no avail. Ooh, you're having a trip. That sounds fun. It's always prepping for the trip that takes a long time, and then it feels like the trip is shorter than the prep sometimes. Let's try the subterfuge. You're lying. Why don't you tell me what you actually know, and I'll see about saving you. Well, you see... Shaken by her demand, her lips move wordlessly for several seconds. So I don't know exactly where the rest of my crew is, but I can tell you... She shakes her head, catching her breath. Search that one. She reaches up with her right leg, points with her foot, calling attention to the nearby pile of corpses. The tall, dark one, missing most of his face. Check his left boot. He was the literate one in our crew. He had the orders. With a snap of fingers, a pair of choirmen yank the boot off the fallen guardsman. A rolled parchment slides out of the boot and is thrust into the Fifth Eye's hand. He unfurls the scroll and gives it a read. It's nonsense. Just a mash of words. Laughter erupts from under the mask. She said she had information. She gives us garbage. Slay this wretch for wasting our time. He snaps a finger at the nearby Scarlet Fury, who profoundly snatches a long knife from her belt. I heard her say she'd swear fealty to the voices of rat. An initiation rite would be in order. Oh, they don't like that. Seeing as you are an expert on the subject of fate, I will entertain your wisdom on the matter. What then would you propose we do with her? Send her back as our agent. When the time comes, she will aid us, or we'll track her down her kin. I will need to think of a good explanation for my escape, but I'm certain I can return and avoid suspicion. Thank you. You will not regret this act of mercy. This will end amusingly for the Vendrian Guard. Would be smart to assume she only escaped by our whims. You there! The Fifth Eye barks at the pair of guardsmen, beckoning them forward. Release our newest recruit. She has orders to infiltrate the Oathbreakers. See that she is escorted to the river's edge. Raya inhales deeply, flexing her fingers as she shakes off the stiffness of being tied to a post for days. I will return to the Vendrian Guard and act well my part, and wait further instructions from the chorus. With a nod, she follows her escorts out of the camp. We're no closer to finding the Oathbreaker's position, not with a cryptic message. She promised us answers, all she gave us was gibberish.
Sorry to interrupt.
Here we go.
But I highly doubt it's gibberish. More likely, it's one of the local scripts.
This guy's an educated man. The voice comes from another prisoner tied up next to Rye. An older gentleman with the quills, ink vials, and parchment scrolls one finds as a sage of the school of ink and quill. Ink smudges covers his chest, temples, and ears. His clothes appear charred, and between the rips of the fabric you spot burn scars along his arms. Despite being emaciated and tied to a post, he offers a beaming smile. Can you read this?
Let me see. I can't...
You hold the parchment in front of the bound sage, and eyes dart towards the length of the missive. He reads the words a second time, nodding in silence.
I don't know exactly what it says, but I'm half certain that's Sage Selwyn's handwriting. I'm sure I could decipher that in a few hours' time. Don't need my hands free, but I think better when not tied to a post. I know, I'm weird that way.
I'm weird that way. A few hours. Either you can read it or you cannot. What use is a sage that doesn't know his letters? I've heard all I need to hear. I say we have some fun with this one. Your life depends on you translating the scroll now.
I would love to help. I just need some time. That's written in another sage's shorthand. I'd have to sit down with it, or better yet, compare it to a piece of his writing I have stashed on me somewhere. If I sat down with it while sufficiently sober, it's highly probable I'd figure it out.
That's not good.
Sober? Since when do we share the good stuff with the prisoners?
He's been drunk for days.
Oh, nobody shared. Right before I was taken prisoner, I imbibed several vials of reagents. I wanted to be numb and disconnected when my captors used me for carnal catharsis. It's made these last few days tied to a post almost enjoyable.
Well, he's definitely smart. It can't hurt to give him a few hours. You read the edict. I don't need to tell you the sundial working against us. This addled old bag is trying to stall us. The voices Narot will be upset to know you squandered a source of enemy intelligence. How true. Then we shan't put him to the waste. He will serve as the most riveting source of amusement as we put him on trial.
Fatebinder, I beseech you, be my advocate for this trial. I'm no fool. I know the chorus uses blood, not words, to settle these matters. But you are a servant of the Archon of Justice, are you not?
Release this prisoner at once. I'm taking him into my custody. Not a chance. He's our prisoner. You think you can crack the information we need out of a skull without troubling the Archon, that's one thing. But you're not walking out here with this property. True, but by Kairos' law, he could swear fealty to me and become my sworn vassal. My property.
A most clever technicality. And I would
I'm
happily
smart.
serve the Archon of Justice's warrior. Especially if it means getting out of this mess without a perforated lung.
Continue. Silence, old man. Good luck bowing to the Fatebinders with your head pulled from your neck. The five jabbed a finger at you. The course earned this prisoner right and proper. If you wish to rob from me, go ahead, but all will know you're the sort of fate-binder to take as you please. Grab him by the mask. Did you just tell me no? The chorus warrior emits a whimpering squeal as you grab him by the chin of the mask and pull him close. Gloved hand pressed against you, but try as you might, his push cannot exceed your pull. Yeah, that's right. I'm built. I have a lot of athletics. Release the prisoner to me, and I won't shame you and degrade you in full view of your followers. Yes, yes. He grunts and stammers as he... These guys only understand strength. He grunts and stammers as he struggles to wrest free from your grip. Once you release him, he shuffles to regain his composure. You too! Dusting himself off with his hand as he waves the two nearby conscripts to the other. Release the sage. He's the Fate-binder's problem now. The sage, unbound from the post, stiff legs nearly buckle as he attempts to walk, and his arms flex and flail into new freedom. Wiping sweat and grime from his brow, the sage stepped close with a nervous smile.
Thank you.
This guy will be useful to have because he can
I
read.
was going to wind up as another corpse in that pile. Now, hand me that parchment. The sooner I can find out what it says, the sooner I can get out of this place.
Like, I'm okay with, like, killing people, you know? Like, if it's this... I mean, these guys are slavers, but, you know... But I'm not cool with killing somebody with a brain. Like, that's such a waste of time to, like, oh, this guy was really smart. If only we had a smart guy here to read this. Oh, wait, we killed him. Never a smart idea. Well, much of the parchment was read, but I could make out the important parts of the text. The note makes mention of a meeting spot west of Tripnettle. So the old sage knows his words after all. I'd ask that you travel ahead and see if you can get this Captain Florian to yield to the chorus. They will strike at first sight of course, gang, but perhaps they will parley if yours is the face they see. Hello, Tommy. We're just, you know, trying to conquer the world over here. How you doing this evening? I guess, yeah, it's evening for you. I know the area. I suggest we go at once. I'll show you the way. I'm eager to be far from the stench of this camp. You're offering to come with me? Why? Because the alternative is what? Living here with these illiterate brutes, my old study is under a river of fire and there's no family missing me. Besides, I'd much rather chronicle the binder that twice proclaimed an edict of Kairos. I'd be a fool to let someone else write your story. Slow down. Introductions might be in order. My apologies. Guess we skipped past that part. I'm Sage Lantry, formerly of the Vellum Citadel and now of, well, nowhere, I guess. You want to chronicle me? Well, of course. Even if the burning library is never rebuilt, our work to chronicle the days and events needn't cease. And you are a noteworthy player in the whole war. I can't think of another living Fate-binder that has been twice given the honor of proclamation. Feel it to me, and I will let you leave this place with me. If that is your price, I will pay it. I, Sage Lantry, of the School of Ink and Quill, do pledge my services and Skeen to the Fate-binder, and by extension, the Court of Tunon. He dips his steep bow before raising solemnly in a smile, because he's on drugs. If that is... Oh, I know I may seem old and frail, but I know how to step lightly and how not to get killed. Really, I won't slow you down. Lead the way and let me know if I can be of service. Are we done here? Let's hightail to the Tripnettle. If your new pet doesn't behave himself along the way, I'm not above clipping his ears. Alright, we get it. Oh, he's level 3. Damn! He's a level 3 boy. He's got some talents. Oh, he's a healer, is he? That'd be nice. We need some healers in this party. Requires 1 talent point. Empowers Lantry's renewal ability, granting an even greater increase in weapon damage and armor. Gifted healer. Requires 1 talent point. Who's control life skill? Does he have? Interrupting them. He throws quills. Okay. Does he have a heal thing? Grants a bonus to arcane armor and magic defense. Control vigor, control life. I think this must... Vigor is health, I think? Maybe. Right-click for details. Determines a character's ability to draw and control spells that use the sigil vigor. Higher. Oh, so this is spell crafting. Okay. Well, control life. Draw of life increases the chance of critical hits, which increase the amount of health restored when a single spell. Okay. Doesn't do. Increases the chance of critical hits, which extends the duration of vigor's bonuses to allies. Okay, I think this is like a buff, and this is maybe actual healing. Renewal. This is like a buff to damage and protection from armor. But maybe we should make him defensive first before we start boosting his healing. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to... Oh, he still has another point. Maybe then we can do this one? Yeah, there you go. He has 3 levels, right? She hasn't leveled once, or has she leveled once? I don't think so. No, that's quest. Let's see. What do we want to lock on this guy? Okay, it looks like he uses magic staff. Yeah, we'll lock the rest of this stuff. We don't need strength. We always want some parry and dodge stuff. Okay. Did somebody else? No, this is just telling me. Okay, we want to do... We'll see if we can do any of these side quests on the way. Any cool spells we can learn? No. Okay, restoring touch. He is a healer. See, this is why we didn't kill this guy. Yeah, I think we can learn to craft it until we... Maybe we can? He also has Titan's touch. Interesting. Green palm. We should also give him spectral blur, I think. Because I don't want him to get hurt. Maybe we give everyone spectral blur. Doesn't seem like the terrible thing to learn. Alright, new friend. This is why we saved.
As you command.
And maybe also an ally later.
Will do.
30 minutes before I have to go eat dinner, so let's head out and see what quests we can do here. I don't know. Okay, let's see. This village is far. Okay, so this is the trip nettle. Let's go here first for, I think, the Scarlet Chorus's side quest. Your path is blocked by a small group of Vengeance Guard. You can go no further until you deal with them. Alright, our first combat scenario this stream. I know, we've been doing a lot talking, not a lot of combating. Oh, hi.
That's far enough, Fatebinder.
Okay. The woman's voice booms from atop a nearby outcropping. Flashes and aquamarine body paint peek out from under her loose-fitting traveler's garb, and her outfit is festooned in braids and knots of sailor line. Flanked on either side by the warriors dressed in Vengeance Guard regalia, the woman leans on an elaborate bladed staff pulsing with arcane energy. A swath of blue fabric rests draped over her arm.
Did the voices of Nuroth send you to gather my head and complete his collection?
I don't even know who you are, lady.
We'll have to save our tussle for another time. Today I have business. Vengeance can wait. You may have consigned my school to a fate worse than death, but you've done well by the Vendrian Guard. Many of them are alive today thanks to the truce you forged years back.
During the pre-game
They seem to think
stuff.
you have a trace of nobility in you.
I actually am a noble.
Here's
That's
hoping
my
they're
background.
right.
So,
In accordance with ancient customs north and south, I offer and request a delay of blade. There are matters we must discuss without fear of reprisal.
the woman bows deeply, lowering her head in practiced display of etiquette. The warriors by her remain in a ready stance, their nerves clearly on edge. Run while you can! No. In accordance with ancient customs, north and south, I abide by this truth.
As is our custom, we are ready to kill to defend our lands, but we kill only in fair battle. We don't slay our prisoners. We know this isn't Kairos's way, but we must have hope. A few of my kin have gone missing, and though they may have perished, I have to inquire on the off chance they still live. If Captain Tarkus Deimos still lives, we would negotiate for his release.
Tarkus Deimos is dead.
I see. That is as I feared.
No reason
but
to
thank you
lie.
for telling me all the same. I prefer closure to wishful thinking. If I may make one more inquiry, what of Palox Tyrell? Did he survive?
Helix Tyrell is also dead. Did not slowly, saying nothing for a long moment.
My apologies, Fatebinder. I had a terrible feeling this errand was in vain from the start. I had no expectations that our friends could be saved, as I'm sure the time for swapping prisoners is long gone. But at least I know of what became of them. That'll have to be enough.
I have some questions for you.
I will entertain them as best I can. After all, understanding is the only hope we have. What is it you wish to know?
Why do you resist Kairos? What are you trying to save?
I grew up without my knee bent to Kairos, and if I'm going to bow to someone, let it be another Tearsman. We've ruled ourselves just fine for centuries, so we'll give our lives so that our sons and daughters might rule themselves.
I mean, I agree, but unfortunately, that is not my role in this game. The younger realms are best beset with constant battle. You'd prefer that to Kairos' order?
You make conflict sound like a bad thing. Yes, the younger realms saw frequent battles, but it was never this wholesale slaughter like we've seen of late. No Tearsman ever cast an edict on the soil, or forced prisoners to kill each other, or butchered Beastman tribes.
We saved some of those Beastman tribes in my pre-game setup, okay? Only your daughters are really free in the Tears. Why fight against Kairos' equality?
There's freedom, then there's trusting idiots with power. Give a man 1,000,000 marauders, he'll lose sleep worrying over his neighbor's 1,000. I prefer my realms ruled by the braver sex. For centuries we've left the lands to the women and the seas to the men, and we did plenty fine until Kairos came around.
But a mage like you would not be subject of such superstition and fear under Kairos' reign.
I doubt life is any better sworn to some mad archon. I'd rather stand with my fellow Tearsmen. Or, I suppose, stand immediately behind them in the event of an attack.
That's true, you're a mage. At that remark, the soldiers flank you exchange shocked looks. Eb turns her focus to her compatriots.
Yeah, you heard me. Way things were years back, you'd all be calling me a water witch and conspiring to sell me out to the nearest sage. Just because I'm helping you stop Kairos doesn't mean I've forgotten the hospitality of ages past.
Yeah, that's how they are, aren't they?
And people wonder why the Tearsmen could never unite in time to fight back. It's refreshing to see that some things never change.
Who's in charge of this insurrection?
Listen to you. Thinking just like the Overlord wants you to think. There always has to be a person in charge or things don't make sense.
Well,
We don't answer to anyone. We are each of us sons and daughters of the Tears, and take this task upon ourselves freely. But Captain Tarkus Ari, former Falksman of Queen Vendry and Alanta, is the voice we trust when we seek unanimity.
I assume Tarkus Ari and Tarkus Deimos are relations?
Yes. Deimos was Ari's brother. We were certain he was dead, but the captain takes family seriously, so I volunteered to find some answers. And now here we are.
How did you and your friends overthrow the garrison?
I would joke that the voices of Narat left the gate unlatched, but
And you
dozens of
did.
warriors lost their lives taking the citadel. There was no secret to it. We simply attacked with speed and certainty at a time when the Archons were elsewhere in the Tears. The Scarlet Chorus had a rout, and what few disfavored soldiers were present made an impressive showing. But they were surrounded and overwhelmed once the chorus fled.
Wow. I can't believe the chorus abandoned them. That's all.
Fair enough. But now a question for you. The Edict. I can feel its magic coursing through the air. Everyone can. But those of us enlightened to the currents of magic feel it most. The wording of the Edict. What was it?
Kairos' forces must take Ascension Hall by the Day of Swords, or all the valley will perish. The 26th of every month or span is Kairos' day. If it is a day of holiday and rest for within the Overlord's empire, each Kairos day is the last day of its span and is referred to by the span's name. Kairos' Day of Swords, therefore, is the 26th day of the span of swords. Okay. I kept on not looking up what that actually means.
Curious. You did say all in the valley. So the edict will affect Kairos' forces? This is most unexpected.
That's right, we'll all die. Correct?
That is most troubling. So either the soldiers come to destroy and kill us, or the edict does the work. I suppose we should be so honored the Overlord is taking no chances on us.
Definitely isn't.
I've another question for you, if you will entertain it.
Are we really standing here and chatting with Oathbreakers?
Yes!
It's hard to watch. Like cuddling a goat you're going to kill for dinner.
Ask your question, Eb.
When I was young, my parents told me the Tears were special, and the Overlord's edicts and armies could never touch us. Seems I've been told a hefty sum of lies. So answer this honestly for me, please. Is it true that Tunon's fate binders can smell truth from falsehood?
No, that's not true.
Thanks for that. I could see why you'd want to foster the mystique all the same. The School of Tides would always tell commoners we didn't know how to summon drinkable water. Once they find out, you can't eat in peace. And Kairos' edicts. I have heard the sages speak at length that some of the edicts elsewhere in the world have been broken. How is this?
I don't know. The Overlord has some control over how the edict lingers, but Kairos only knows the exact details.
Ah, so some edicts are forever. The rest are, as long as Kairos has in mind? Needless to say, Kairos' magic is unlike anything we've seen in any Archon.
He's a tyrant for sure.
And one more mildly self-indulgent question, but I simply must know. Kairos, male or female?
I honestly do not know for certain.
Really? You don't know either? You work for the Overlord, but you don't know if she, or he, has an innie or an outie?
That's a funny way to talk about it. Would you feel better or worse to know you lost to a man or a woman? Why does this matter?
You speak true. It ultimately matters not. My apologies.
That's right.
The
Gender's
question
not
now
important
seems
here.
rather foolish. You
Or I
must
guess
remember,
sex.
Kairos was just a horror story from distant lands for much of our lives. We have many unanswered questions. You'll forgive, I hope, the questions. The Overlord and his Archons used to be things of legend. Now they're everyday maladies, and I'm eager to separate the truth from the lies I've been told by house and guild. In accordance to our most ancient customs, let us depart in honorable accord. May
Unfortunately, peace
find
will
you,
only come once we've
Fatebinder.
conquered all of the tears, I think. She bows deeply, pounding her staff on the ground twice before turning to leave. That was interesting. Received a message from Tunon. Ali, word has reached this court that you have issued Overlord's edict to the Archons of the War in secrets. Know that we understand fully the weight of this burden and appreciate the loyalty you show in its declaration. Provided you survive this span, your service will be duly recognized. As you navigate the idiosyncrasies and mutual antipathy of our Overlord's War Masters, remember that Kairos watches all with interest. Those who distinguish themselves, whether Fatebinder or Archon, have the opportunity to rise in the Overlord's esteem. Even now, the Northern Courts whispered that the more successful of the two Archons will be granted rule over the whole of the peninsula. Similarly, your fortunes rest upon the decisions you make. Choose wisely, Tunon, the Adjudicator and Archon of Justice. Thank him for the advice. Archon Tunon, allow me to express my deepest appreciation for this opportunity. You and the Empire have the honor of treating with Archons, and fear still of the reading of the empowered words of the Overlord. I endeavor always to emulate your exemplary foresight and judgment. I remain in all things your faithful servant, Fatebinder Ali. We're very in the middle, huh? Send it. 24-hour response time. Okay, cool. Can I see my standing with other things? Oh, here we go. Okay, so we're a little bit more disfavored than Chorus. Oh yeah, we're friends with we're friends with both the enemies of our factions, basically. Oh, we get a cool passive if we get enough standing. That's cool. Oh, Verse really likes me. That's so interesting. And Eb really likes me. Maybe we can get her to join our party. Eb and the party are lifted to the sky. Oh, that's cool. We can get like a healing. Basically, we're best friends now. Already. I'm not sure how to get her into my party, though. That's the real confusion thing. It's 8 days till the Day of Swords. Oh no, we're gonna die. Hello. As you step into the center of the village, you feel as if you're being watched from all angles. The distant patter of feet echo off the walls, and a small, seemingly deserted village. No need to hide. I have no desire to fight, merely to talk. The wooden beams on the rooftops of the north creak under someone's weight. A tree rustles behind you. I've come to offer you redemption with the Scarlet Chorus. Remain silent. Voice bellows from a rooftop and cackle. Go home to your overlord! Oh, I guess they do want to fight. Tragic. Sorry, friend, but you won't be leaving here in one piece. We'll send your head back to North. I want your folks to see what happens to those who invade our lands.
Your days end!
Alright. I forgot. This is not a... Let's do some stuff. Let's do... What does this do again? Harness to might. That's me. And you. A blur myself. And then you. What do you do? Titan's touch? What weapon are you using? Weapon sets. Oh. Okay. I thought he had a staff equipped, but I guess I was wrong. And everyone's... Oh, his health is pretty low. Guess we should do... this.
Can't move! I'm trapped in place!
Need him to heal himself. I need you to switch to bow. And shoot this guy. And then what am I doing? I need to... kill this guy. Oh, this guy's not doing anything.
As you can...
Okay. I'm not sure where she's going. Where are you going? Just attack her. Wait, stop. Just attack this enemy. I don't know what we're doing here. I'm not sure why we're doing this. How do I attack? How do I tell her to attack? Why is she not attacking this guy? I don't remember how to the game. Why is she going melee range? Wait, what is she? Is she okay? Is she okay? You know what? Whatever. I don't understand what she's doing, but...
No dice.
Where's this guy going? I'm so confused. Okay. What is this guy doing?
An awful lot of bread.
Have a potion?
This weapon isn't...
Is this guy on his own? This guy must be using his own skills.
entirely worthless.
Did I always...
What is this guy doing? Heal yourself.
Sorry about that.
There we go. Goodness, that was a bit rough. Ah, here's the Scarlet Chorus. Flicking the bronze tip of her blade, the Scarlet Fairy strolls into view with a smug smile, flanked by an entourage of soldiers. Not bad. I'd have piled up the same number of corpses in half a sword strokes, but well, where are my manners? One ought not to criticize help so generously given. She sweeps her arms wide in exaggerating mocking bow. You're my deepest and sincerest gratitude for getting those Vidrine pissants in my place. Now you step forth to reveal yourself. You're not a fury, you're a coward. Perhaps when you're older, you'll figure out that the coward is just a word people use to badger idiots into doing their dangerous work. By the by, we've done on surviving this violent mess. How very brave of you to even try. Ah, yet I seem to have killed off your would-be conscripts. Apologies. She shrugs with a smirk. These things happen. Look, you've done us a favor, and it was a real pleasure watching you fight. We'll clean up here. Fairy nods briskly, and for short insistence in a sincere as she addresses you. I do thank you for your assistance, Fatebinder. Yeah, you're welcome. I guess. Oh good, we regen our health out of combat. Any goods to acquire?
Consider it done.
Sorry.
Right.
More loot seas. Oh, they have a camp here. Maybe they have some secret plans. Doubt it. I doubt it. Seems to be such an extensive camp, but there's nothing in it. Tragic. Alright. Oh, they want to talk to me.
Is this some sort of prank? Kids these days.
Oh, weird. I thought it said they wanted to talk. I don't know how to talk to my companions. Maybe we have to go to a campsite? 7 hours to get here. Okay. It's not too long. Bright and early at 12 a.m. Here we go. Lantry stops his stride, darting his hands about his bandolier and belt as he softly mouths off a mental inventory of his inks and quills. When at last assured his possessions are in place, he looks up to you with a smile. What might I do for you? How did you wind up here in Vendrian's Well? When the Velium Citadel was aflame by Kairos' edict, I fled as fast as my needs would carry me. Every direction seemed a bad idea, but heading to the Vendrian's Well seemed the least suicidal option. Mind you, I was laboring under the misconception that the Vendrian god had surrendered, and the fighting in the valley had stopped. Looking for his left arm, then his right, he reads through the sorted notes inked across his skin. Ah, yes, 7th of sparring. That's when I crossed the mountains. That would be 3 days after the Vendrian god ended the surrender and claimed the citadel in the valley. The Vendrian god nabbed me and several other sages moving through the valley. The other sages were sympathetic to the Vendrian god. As for me, I just agreed so as not to get everyone killed. I think defying the Overlord is a really slow and stupid form of suicide. Back more later. Indeed, I have a finite appetite for discussing myself, and I'm more than sated. Let us press onward. Couldn't help but notice you were eyeballing the disfavored. Couldn't help but notice you were eyeballing the disfavored symbol littered about the camp. It's hardly a symbol, just a scroll. That's true, but it used to be the pride of the Graven Ashes Legion before Kairos made them deface it. What happened? Word has it that Ash had been under more scrutiny than other Archons, seeing as he took a stand against Kairos in the past. Even though he bent the knee in the end, that doesn't place him above suspicion. Kairos and the other Archons keep him on a tight leash. Ash's troop impressed the growing empire, but Kairos made them sacrifice everything they were up to the point Ash surrendered. They've been disfavored ever since, fighting to earn back their honor. I guess that's why we don't cross the Overlord Kairos, holds a grudge with a mean, jealous streak. I've had enough. I don't blame you. Compared to the Scarlet Chorus, its favorites are about as interesting as hard labor. Hello. Reinforcements? Finally! Come this way, we need to. The chorus wearer pumps his tattooed arm in salute. Midway to the jester, a look of confusion draws across his painted face. Sister Vess, what did I do to deserve such a helping hand? A chuckle escapes the man before he shudders, placing a hand over his mouth. At once, alert of need to remain quiet, his voice drops to a harsh whisper. The fifth eye has a sense of humor sending you. Vess returns a cold glare, but says nothing. I'm here to round up the Vendrian god. Oh yeah? Come to steal my quarry? He lets out a muffled chuckle through half-set teeth. Who am I fooling? We've met our match 2 days ago and aren't in any shape to tussle again. Much as I'd love to brag the bragging rights of claiming some scalps, my gang needs a rest before we pick another fight. The camp is just yonder. He points to the northeast, and we've kept an eye on them for at least a couple days. Some of them left a few hours ago, looking for food, maybe out of the patrol, but they haven't returned yet. Might be wise to strike now while they're divided. How did you find this place? Happy accidents of sorts. He points east towards the mountains. We're up in the mountain with orders to keep the Oathbreakers in and kept any would-be allies out of the valley. Strangest thing happened. Tremors hit the pass. The tremors lasted a bit, so I figured they were magical, but they weren't no sign of Earthshakers or anybody. That was Kairos' magic sealing the valley. Oh yeah? That explains it? We thought for a second Karen survived death and was back for vengeance. Figuring we need to watch the pass no longer, we headed down slope back to the camp. He points with an eye to the north. New fish in the gang got good eyes, and she spotted the campfires from up high. We got curious, swung this way, and they pretty much how we got here. What's your plan now? I lost 2 of my gang in the mountains, and we've been on half rations for days. So until we get much larger contingent, we're not likely to win any fight we start. Now that you're here, I figured my gang will hold back and keep an eye out for trouble. Maybe swoop in if things get messy. Glare silently. My gang and I will lurk nearby. When you make your move, we'll descend and help with capturing Florian. Don't worry, I'll let the others know you did the heavy lifting. I'll cheat at the battle, but not with my reputation. Alright, let's save. Oh, wait, there's something here. Potions. Potion of revival. Okay. That's you. I guess we'll also give you that potion. Didn't we have a potion of something or other? Elemental barrier. Give you that too. Guess we can also give you... I swear I thought he had like a... Guess he doesn't have anything. We could give him a spear. What is he trained in again? Magic staff and one-handed weapons. Okay, is this a one-handed weapon? Yes. Okay, we can give him this instead. I think it does more damage than the sword. Oh, this is the throwing weapon. Yeah, okay. Put that there. Sun Soldier's Javelin. 9 to 14 damage. 5 on this is better. What does this compare to? 6 point. Oh, this does better damage than his thing. Bronze War Mace, two-handed. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Two-handed, well. Alright, any gear we can give this guy? This has more deflection. Oh, you can't wear it. Okay, only Verse can wear it. Make him like a cleric. Didn't even hide his helmet. This is also better. Yeah, bloody hand. Yeah, it makes sense that that's not very good. Just give him what we were wearing before. Oh, he had a helm. Why wasn't he wearing it? He didn't put it on, huh? Alright, I think we're good. Alright, let's save. Just save over the save file we just made. Okay. Let's
You didn't see nothing. Better, faster, and stronger!
She leveled up from existing. Oh, from sneaking. That's fun. Alright, let's see. We do need a ranged person here. Because we seem to be getting killed by people in range. More armor penetration with bows. That sounds good. Does she automatically have her... Yeah, let's have her bow out first. We can also have that out. And then I am a punching lady. Oh, I do have a staff. I totally forgot about my staff. Arms. Bronze axe and a camping kit. Ooh! Staff of Storm's Heart. There we go. That's something. That's something.
Consider it done.
Okay, we've got some enemies down here. Attack this guard.
On it. I'm not here to make friends. Have a look here.
Take that!
Consider it done.
Why am I dying for? What am I dying for?
Once.
I'm not dead yet.
Await my signal.
There we go. Nice combo. That was scary. He almost died. I think they have some sort of, yeah, they have some sort of running AI going on. Okay, one combat done. We've got some hats. We've got some hats. I kind of, yeah, I wonder if we can do, yeah, okay, we can. We can do a different formation. We can do our custom formation. This guy back here. Mid-range, like that. That should be better. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Let's
They
go
won't
back to
see me
speak
coming.
mode. These are 3 guys now. This is...
Have a look here.
We can try to pull these guys out. What if we can do some sort of pull strat where we pull them like behind thing? I don't know. What's his range? I wish I could see his range somewhere. 8 meters. But how do I know if something's 8 meters away? I don't know. Do these two have bows, perhaps? This guy might have a bow. She has a bow on. Can lock there. What are you, 8 meters? How far
As you
away is
command.
8 meters? Oh, this guy, okay.
Another battle. I'm starting to think we're making friends.
You got it.
Oh, this guy's gonna die. Engage. No, he's dead. Oh, goodness. Okay, this game is hard. This game is hard. Oh, this is why I saved before I did anything. I don't understand. I guess I have to pause more.
Yes.
I have to pause more. I have to set my formations again.
Don't know about you, but I feel like fighting someone.
I was trying to pull, but I don't think pulling worked very well.
Right.
Moving.
Moving cautiously.
Alright. You stay here. No. Specifically this guy stay
Consider
here,
it
please.
done.
Okay, you.
Right.
And then you. This guy.
Too bad. See that? Right.
Ouch. I missed.
Let them think they can hit me.
Why is this guy just standing there?
This is useless. I should try something else.
Harsh words would cause more harm than this useless weapon.
Can't do that.
go. Explosions. Yeah, we got helmets again. All right.
Will do.
What you got? Oh. What? I didn't see that trap. Wonder if we activated by accident before.
Right.
Sneaky breaky. I think they hurt themselves from the traps earlier. Okay. This guy. These guys like move really fast.
Have a look here.
Did we just level up from that? Wait! Let me use my level ups first. We need more defense. But we don't have any shields. Leadership. Party gains additional quick item slots, adding a marking effective thrust ability. Party gains the use of additional weapons there. Okay, so that's like just game stuff. Magic staff. Do I have anything to like make myself be alive? That's kind of what I'm looking for right here. Can I change my stances? I think currently I'm kind of just person. I guess we could add a sweeping attack. What did we add for her? We added piercing arrows, right? Yeah. He sees me. Oh shit!
Sorry.
Disengage! Disengage! You need to knock this guy over. And then you can run away. Yeah, over here.
I can't.
Yeah, he's dead.
Take that!
Heal. I came in time. I think we can only use this attack once per encounter, yeah. So we have to kind of open with that so we can immobilize one person when we start the fight. That worked that time. Alright. I think it's gonna take me a while to clear this camp.
What do we have here?
Trap. It's a tart!
On the lookout.
I want to clear the outskirts of the camp first before we go in the middle. This game is a game, that's for sure. We're gaming. I'm just happy we have a healer for this. Because I don't know how I would be surviving without like a healer being here. Anybody else around here? In the north of the camp, perhaps? We've got a gate in the way to block our way. Can we take it down maybe, or nah? Maybe it's just stuck in the way. We don't have environmental destruction. Okay, so there's a wall here. There be a wall here. Let's not go straight into the camp, yeah? Sounds like a good idea. I think we should enter it from behind. That seems like the more sneaky way to go. They're not expecting it. Is there a quick save? Did I save the game? Save the game. Because I'm a save scum. I'm a save scummer.
On the lookout.
Let's see, I think we have... It's two heavy guys here. Oh, they want to talk? Well, I've already killed everybody else. The Overlord's peons override. Blades up. Falcons in hand and ready for battle. The Veldrian Guard. Captain bellows orders the warriors in this camp. Dressed in tarnished bronze and sporting countless scars across his arm, Pellox Florian towers over his peers. If you value your life, drop. His words fall silent. He scans your face in careful detail. Wait, I know you. I want Terratus. Do I know your face? Can it be Peacebinder? The warrior relaxes his grip on his falx. Come to lecture me about not holding up my end of the surrender. If you value your life, drop everything and flee, or stand and fight. I'm happy with that option too. It just seemed unsporting for me to suggest it. I left my nicest blue flag back at the camp, but I'd like to talk all the same. You want to talk? Florian looks in either direction at the soldiers, gauging their reactions. Fine, speak your mind. Try anything funny and I'll run my falx, clear up your backside until you taste bronze. Brother, restrain your blade. The warrior flanking Florian steps forward, placing his hand on the captain's shoulders. Remember, I told you it wasn't just any fate binder that saved my life, it was the peace binder. Listen before you taunt your way into a fight. The Veldrian Guard captain nods slowly, his gaze falling to his feet until at last he takes a deep breath and speaks. Fate binder, honor dictates to stay my blade. Please, speak. Subterfuge, lore, subterfuge. I'm telling you this to try and save lives, like I did in the past. Only once. If you submit to the voices in Narat, these soldiers go free. Honestly, I didn't die. One of my followers died. Only once. I haven't died once, but my follower died. I have the Peacebinder's word, he snickers, shaking his head with a nervous smile. So I get to meet the masked monstrosity and my crew lives so that they might die in the next battle. Think it less worrisome if you told me I had to be Cairn's peg boy. Aren't you listening? They want just you. The rest of us slip away and have a chance. If this were a battle, you could stand in front of a disfavored Phalanx and actually stall them long enough for me and the crew to escape. You'd do it. You wouldn't think twice. Tyrell will say the same. He loosens his grip on his falx, shaking his head. The Veldrian Guard captain inhales deeply, taking a quick survey of his soldiers, and he exhales slowly. I will do it. If you allow my soldiers to leave, I will concede and greet you your prisoners. Surrender and the rest of your crew may leave. You hear that? Go on, tell the crew back home that I'll return soon. If not, the captain turns his gaze towards you. Well, if that happens, I trust you will avenge me. But if the fate bander speaks true, I'll be back soon. I'll even bring a souvenir, the severed head of the voices in their art. Nothing personal, but I can't come back empty-handed. That said, I only need you. The rest are free to go. Say your farewells. You're coming with me. None will forget your sacrifice. The brothers lock arm and press their foreheads together. Worry not. I'll take up the rudder. Continue. Each warrior in turn approaches the Florian, embraces, and readies to depart with a silent nod. When the warriors have said their goodbyes, they hoist their rucksack and depart. Unfortunately, I already killed half your squad, but they didn't want to talk to me. So... Alright, well, did we get some super cool favor here? Where was that under again? Oh, we're so close to getting this passive hit precision. I don't think it's worth it, but Oh, we also get a cool attack if we they love us, I guess. Okay. I'm guessing we go back. Oh. Oh, here we go. Striding into the camp at the tail end of the sprint, Scarlet Chorus Warrior begins to speak, but stumbles forward, bracing himself short of collapse as he catches his breath. More on the way. His words roll out between labor breaths. Patrol for the morning, coming back. Well, look at that. He smiles an exhausted grin through his heavy breathing. The captain is in one piece, just as requested. The voices will be pleased. The captain looks down at his feet. A slow smile creeps over his face. You haven't won just yet. Second patrol should be returning right about now. If you can tackle the incoming patrol, my gang and I will make sure this Oathbreaker sees the voices in rot. The warrior salutes you with a wicked smile. Good hunting with you. Binder, the Arcanum Sequence will be most pleased. Okay, so now I have to still fight somebody. Oh, that's annoying. Pretty sure I've killed everyone here. Oh, here they come. They can't attack me if I run away. Oh, I guess we'll fight them. Alright, let's save the game again. We'll go... We killed 3 people before. We can do it again. I love how you just show up and start speaking nonsense, Fonka. Because I don't know what you're saying. Well, these guys look easy as hell to kill. They're just patrols. Pause. Let's...
I got it.
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth.
Oh, I'm freaking dying, aren't I? Hello? Did I... Oh, I tried to attack myself. Oops.
For the queen!
There we go. Oh, I need... Potion me!
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth. Will do.
I am not getting a lot of health here. Can you heal me, please? That's better. Now that's a heal. This guy's... maybe... heal myself.
I got it.
There we go. Yeah, good luck disengaging. Execute.
Flawless.
Oh, they're still alive. There we go.
Let them think they can hit me.
I think that worked out pretty well. Good job, everyone. Alright.
I got it.
Let's get back to camp and then we'll save there before it's dinner time. I think somebody just messaged me on Steam. I heard a Steam sound. Yeah. Okay. Let's get out of here! I really want to get that one late. Oh, should we go here? It's only 2 hours away. And we need to figure out what happened here. Yeah, we'll go here. And then we'll go back to camp since we're already out here. We have 7 days to break the siege. I hope that's enough days. Let's save here. Alright. Thank you everyone for watching a little short stint back into the Tyranny game that we played, I think November 28th is the last time we played, so it was really interesting and nice, lots of role playing. I think we only just started doing combat and it's already over. But that's RPGs for you. A lot of talking, a lot of reading, and not a lot of fighting. But that's okay. I enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. I am going to go eat dinner for a bit, and then I will be back for some Darktide. So that's what I've decided to play after my dinner break. Good luck out there. I'll see you later. Take care. Watch all my videos on YouTube if you care so much, and goodbye. I'm gonna be leaving now. But why am I always awkward when leaving?